Yo, what's up guys? This is Physics, bringing you part 1 of my new series, Gun Skill University. Today we're going to be talking about reaction time and how to improve it, but you're going to be watching a private match, and basically what this is going to be about, this is going to show you a drill, if you want to call it that, or like a workout for Call of Duty, how to actually get better, because a lot of people give you bland tips, like a lot of YouTubers just give you how to get better at gun skill, how to win more gunfights, stuff like that. I'm going to actually show you ways you can actually work on it, and to do this you can go into a private match, which I am, and I'll tell you the settings what I'm at right now. So you want to have unlimited time and unlimited kills because you're going to want to do this for a while. You want to have normal health, and you want to be on the map strike zone, at least for reaction time, because you're going to want to try and run into as many bots as possible and get in as many gunfights as you can, because it's about repetitions, and the more reps you get, the better you're going to get at it. So try and find as many bots. I really recommend running with 10 bots on here on recruit, and I think that's a pretty good happy medium, because if you do anything more than 10, I think they're just going to be spawning all over, and they are going to be spawning all over, but with 10 bots I just think it's pretty good. On recruit, like I said, because you're not trying to play the best bots, you're just trying to work on getting your gun up as fast as you can and then move on to the next bot. So put them on recruit so you're not dying every 2 seconds, and no radar. I find that a lot of people like to play with radar on when they go into like a private match like this and just try and warm up, but if you don't have the radar on, you're not going to know where the bots are, and that's really going to help you out, because if you don't know where they are, you're not going to be pre-aiming stuff you don't normally pre-aim. So when you actually see them, you're going to be surprised by it, and you're going to be forced to actually have to use your reaction time to kill them. So that's why no radar. But I really think that you should use an SMG. Obviously, use whatever gun that your role is. If you're an AR player, use that. If you're an SMG, use that. But what you essentially want to do to improve your reaction time, you want to use an SMG so you can get your gun up faster and just stuff like that. But you can use whatever. Focus on getting your gun up as fast as you can, and that's all you need to focus on. Don't worry about how accurate you are. Don't worry about anything else. Just worry about how fast you get your gun up. And some things that you can actually use to get your gun up faster is actually pulling back both the triggers at the same time. A lot of people try to pull back the left trigger and then shoot with the right trigger, so you aim in first and then shoot. But if you're using an SMG, I really don't think it's necessary to try and be as accurate with it. And so what you really want to try and do with an SMG is, if you're not going to pull back both triggers at the same time and shoot and aim, you actually want to hip fire first. And a lot of people say that, but it really is true. If you can get 1 or 2 bullets on the enemy with hip fire, it's really going to help you win that gunfight once you actually ADS. But really what I really recommend is, if you can get used to pulling back both triggers at the same time, that's really going to help you. But if you're an AR player, don't do that, because you're going to get in a bad habit of your accuracy is going to go down a lot if you're an AR player. So don't do that. If you're an AR player, just ADS first and then shoot. But if you're an SMG player and you know you're on a map where accuracy really isn't that big a deal, it's just mainly how fast you get your gun up, just work on that, because once you do that, I've been noticing it in my game. I've been doing all this stuff that you guys are going to see in this series for about a week now, and I've gotten a lot better by doing it. And just don't get discouraged when you're doing this. What you want to essentially aim for is 200 plus kills a day, and you guys will see in the other series there's more stuff you got to do. But on this, you want to get 200 plus kills a day doing this, and it can get boring at times. It can feel like you're not really going anywhere with it, but trust me, after about a week, you're going to notice a huge improvement in your reaction time. You're going to feel a lot better, a lot more confident. And that's where you want to be. You want to be confident once you get in a gunfight, because if you're not confident, you're not going to win the gunfight. And if you get to a point where I think I'm getting to doing this, where you don't even got to think about gunfights, that's essentially where you want to be. So really what this actually is, it's just repetitions. Like I said, you want to try and get in as many gunfights as possible, and what the bots are there for is just basically moving targets. So you have to adjust your gun where your gun is aimed and stuff like that. But really what this reminds me of, if anybody's ever played basketball or know anything about basketball, if you know what a shooting machine or a shooting gun is, it's just working on repetition, and that's what it is. Like, let's say somebody who plays basketball tries to shoot 500 shots, get up 500 shots a day. It's like a shooting machine, because the bots just keep coming towards you. I don't know if that's making any sense to some of you guys, but some of you guys who play basketball probably know what I'm talking about. So it just kind of reminded me of that. So basically that's the first video. Just focus on getting your gun up as fast as possible, because in this game you die really fast, like 3 or 4 bullets. So if you can get your gun up faster than the enemy, that's really what you want to do. So anyways guys, that's going to do it for the first episode. If you guys did enjoy it, I would appreciate a like. and I'll see you guys later. I'm out, shit.